Since its terrifying debut in 1973, the Exorcist series has captivated audiences with its chilling portrayal of demonic possession and the battle between good and evil. What began as a groundbreaking film directed by William Friedkin, based on William Peter Blatty's novel, has evolved into a multifaceted franchise spanning movies, prequels, and even a television adaptation. Each installment of the Exorcist series has left an indelible mark on popular culture, shaping the horror genre and influencing countless filmmakers and storytellers. In this exploration, we delve into the depths of each cinematic and televised chapter, examining their narratives, impact, and enduring legacy on the cultural landscape. From the bone-chilling terror of the original film to the atmospheric tension of its sequels and prequels, join us as we unravel the demonic mysteries of the Exorcist series and its profound influence on the world of horror. The Exorcist, 1973. Directed by William Friedkin and based on the novel by William Peter Blatty, The Exorcist follows the story of a young girl named Regan who becomes possessed by a demonic entity. Two priests, Father Marin and Father Karras, are called upon to perform an exorcism to rid her of the demon. The Exorcist is often regarded as one of the scariest movies ever made and is credited with popularizing the possession subgenre in horror. It set a high standard for atmospheric horror and groundbreaking special effects. The film sparked widespread controversy upon its release due to its disturbing content and themes. Exorcist II: The Heretic, 1977. Directed by John Boorman, this sequel follows a priest investigating the death of Father Marin and encountering Regan, now a teenager, still troubled by the events of the first film. Despite high expectations, Exorcist II: The Heretic was a critical and commercial failure. It's often cited as an example of how sequels can fail to live up to the original and is generally considered one of the worst sequels ever made. The Exorcist III, 1990. Directed by William Peter Blatty, who also wrote the screenplay based on his novel Legion, this installment follows a detective investigating a series of murders that bear the hallmarks of the Gemini killer, who died years earlier. The Exorcist III received mixed reviews upon release but has since gained a cult following for its atmospheric tension and chilling performances, particularly by Brad Dourif as the Gemini killer. Exorcist: The Beginning, 2004. Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist, 2005. Two prequels to the original film were made, with Exorcist: The Beginning directed by Renny Harlin and Dominion, prequel to The Exorcist directed by Paul Schrader. Both explore the origins of Father Marin and his encounters with demonic forces in Africa. Both prequels received mixed reviews, with Exorcist: The Beginning being criticized for its lack of scares and coherence, while Dominion was praised for its more psychological approach. The Exorcist, TV series 2016 to 2017, developed by Jeremy Slater, this TV series is a direct sequel to the original film and follows two priests, Father Thomas Ortega and Father Marcus Keene, as they confront demonic forces threatening a family. Despite receiving generally positive reviews from critics, the TV series struggled with ratings and was canceled after 2 seasons. However, it contributed to keeping the franchise alive and introduced the story to a new generation of viewers. The 2023 film, The Exorcist Believer, directed and co-written by David Gordon Green, brought a fresh perspective to the iconic franchise. The film focuses on the simultaneous possession of 2 young girls, seemingly by the same demon that haunted the first movie, and the efforts of parents and clerics to liberate them from Evil One. Despite some criticisms for a lack of new ideas and scares, it was noted for its attempt to return the franchise to its terrifying roots. In terms of cultural impact, The Exorcist Believer sparked debates about the existence of evil, the battle between good and evil, and the power of faith. It also faced controversy and criticism due to its shocking content, but that only added to its mystique. The film's release coincided with the 50th anniversary of the original The Exorcist, which had a profound cultural impact and redefined the horror genre for. The 2023 film, while not as groundbreaking as the original, contributed to the ongoing conversation about demonic possession and exorcism in modern pop culture. Overall, the Exorcist series has left an indelible mark on popular culture, influencing numerous horror films and TV shows with its depiction of demonic possession and religious themes. The original film, in particular, remains a cornerstone of the horror genre and continues to terrify audiences decades after its release.